What is going on, everybody? My name is Kimchi, and I'm joined here by Shady, and we are going to be your casters for tonight's matchup between Savage Nation and Myst. Shady, how are you doing, my man?
Doing pretty good, man. Really excited for these matches, man.
Absolutely, and I have a few things to touch base on before we head into this series. Obviously, we got to start off with the man Rep. He is our featured player. I love that photo so much. He is our featured player for this matchup. It's great to have him back. Returning to the AWL. Can't wait to see how he's going to perform. He placed 4th in Vanguard during the major. And honestly, man, this guy, insane. Absolutely insane player. Played for Electrify Steel. And honestly, back then, probably one of the top under 18 talents. Can't wait to see how he's going to perform here with this new squad for Savage Nation.
Yeah, man. Looking at these highlights, he is going off. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, I really cannot wait to see him probably do the same today. Let's see. So, we're going to start off today with Hydro Hardpoint. This is going to be the second one of the year. This is going to be interesting. Last time we had Hydro, it was a blowout, 250 to 63. It was crazy. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Next up, we have Embassy Search. This is always a good one. So we're going to see who can get control of that B-bomb. Next up, El Asilo Control. This map is very controversial. It's very defensive heavy. Wow. My bad. Next up, we got Mercado Hardpoint. This map is always mixy. The map's always going down 250, 240. We never really know who's going to win. And then last, we have Mercado Search and Destroy. Love this map. Really fun. We're going to see which team can get the best of the other team.
Yeah, absolutely, Shady. I mean, this map pool definitely looking much... a lot of variety here. I do see a lot of teams recently have been choosing Embassy for that map 2 Search and Destroy. Not sure, what exactly that's about, but, I'm seeing a lot of people choose that. And honestly, not a lot of people choosing Hotel. It's very interesting to me because usually back in the beginning of MW2, we saw a lot of teams choosing Hotel as like one of their main maps, and you see like at least 3 of them in every single map pool. So I'm actually kind of glad to see that we're not constantly being berated by hotels. And Hydro being that second time we see Hydro being played in the AWL, kind of crazy in all honesty. But let's see who is just generally going to be that better Hydro Electric team and start off this series hot. Looking at these teams so far, honestly, this is looking like a very stacked roster on both sides. Just paying attention to the side of Myst, they do have this player Sovereign. I've been seeing him all around Twitter recently. Another very top under 18 talent, so I cannot wait to see what he's going to be able to do in this series. And I'm expecting a lot of big plays overall, Shady.
Yeah, honestly, I want to see if Rep's going to hit a water route. My favorite in this game, man. Everyone loves the water routes in this map. And without the water routes, or with the water routes, they're very important. You can get every single rotation, pretty much. You can bust the hill, you can hold the hill. Like, it's just crazy how busted it is, man.
Yeah, honestly, I do agree with you there, but here we go. Let's start things off. We painted to the side of Savage Nation, watching Rep's POV. Like I said, this is the return of Rep. Can he just start off hot? We'll have to see about that. Seems like he's going to try and pick off Sovereign. Nope, his teammate in Big Head's going to take him down just like that, and it is going to be that fight for P1. Myst trying to get onto it, man, but it's just that mid control coming in from Savage Nation that's just going to play a key role in getting this rotation down. And man, I mean, so far no one's touched this P1 just yet. Looks like Rep going to try and get the angle onto Kex. Not going to end up happening. Savage Nation going to be the first one to finally hop onto the time. Looks like Rep is just going to focus on getting these spawns here and just trying to lock down that P2 rotation.
Seeing Rep, honestly, he's already doing somewhat decent, and he's also rocking that Vegas Legion sticker. It's honestly looking pretty fire. We got Nada killing, just holding down the hill from this. Can't pick off him. I can't even. He gets picked off on the hill. Rep rotating through the water, or through P4. Holding it down, trying to see if he can kill the rock. Kills the kill in the rock. Myst looks like they're spawning on the hill. Oh no, they're spawning all the way out actually. So Savage Nation, as of right now, have control of the hill. Top dome is dead. Looks like someone's in the back. Number 6, Sparks. Kex picks off Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, a pretty solid hold overall from Savage Nation. Kind of back and forth there, but honestly, Myst, they're just going to have to focus on this next rotation. But you can see there, man, Crazy already in this back area here, just trying to kill off these players. Kex trying to find him. He is going to be able to do so. Nice kill from Kex. And looks like he's going to be the solo man here on this P3. He's got to watch out because you already see, you see the entirety of Savage Nation pushing through mid, trying to get into P3. Kex is going to have to try and stay alive for as long as possible to hold it down. Can he do so? Humongous pick onto Big Head in the back spawn. Let's see if it's enough for his team to be able to push through and get it. Rep, though, fine, too. Honestly, a nice push coming in from them, but honestly, Savage Nation able to shut them down, but Myst spawning behind them, however. This could definitely be a big problem here for Savage Nation, but honestly, they're just holding it down so well, getting it, all these kills. Crazy with a 3-piece! Oh my god, I mean, Savage Nation, they're getting it done, man. They really are.
Yeah, man. I can't see anything. Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, my screen froze.
Alright, well, while you try and get that fixed, I'm gonna just try and keep talking here, man. Myst, they're gonna be able to pick up the remainder of that scrap time, and they're gonna try, and again, they gotta make this rotation over towards P4, but I mean, Savage Nation, they got the hold on, and they also have the spawns here, so, Savage Nation, they got a decent setup here, but they also need to be careful, because Myst, they're getting the kills. Kex finds a nice 2-piece, heading into this rotation, and now they're picking up those big power positions, heading into P3. Savage Nation, let's see if they're going to be able to hold it down here. Crazy finds one, gets another. Can he find any more? No, he is not. Never mind, he is actually. He gets a nice 3-piece. Big Head finds the 4th right there. Again, another solid hole coming in from Savage Nation, already looking to cross that 100-point mark off the rip. Myst, they're having some trouble breaking in here, man, but they're just, you know, they just gotta try and keep fighting, and eventually maybe they'll be able to break in, but Savage Nation, man, it's just, the gun skill coming in from these guys is absolutely insane. You see Big Hit on that 3 spree, looking to already get that cruise missile in his back pocket. Myst able to hop onto the P3, pick up the remainder of that scrap time, but I'm gonna be honest, Shady, they're gonna need a lot more than scrap time to be able to win this map and take it from Savage Nation.
Yeah, man, so right now, it looks like Myst has control of the hill, but they're actually pushed up. They lose 2. Ooh. Lose 3, actually. Glory going crazy. Now that Savage Nation now has control of the hill, looks like Myst is spawning in the front. See if they can get this break. Or still holding the front. I don't even know where Big Head is sitting. He's just like laying on the ground or something. That's gotta be ratty as hell. See if he can get a few picks off there. Kex gets a kill, but he gets instantly traded by Big Head. Gets off the spawn, 2 coming through rock, and they both get picked, man. Savage Nation really holding this down. Oh, he gets one in the front. Nada's still alive. He's trying to hit through the small door, and he gets picked off. Myst, once again, they just can't get these kills, man. They're just not able to break this hill.
Yeah, and I do have to agree with you, man, but I also want to see how the comms are sounding like for Savage Nation, because they are just on a roll right now. They are looking so good, and honestly, I just want to hear how those comms are sounding like. These guys obviously just seem to know what they're doing. I just need that confirmation. Let's head into a...
Oh, wait, play stop P3.
I don't see him, though.
I heard you.
I'm playing my
I'm going on bridge right now.
Yo,
I'm going on bridge.
He's going mid-cut, going mid-cut.
Alright.
I'm lining up. He goes up here, he goes up here.
I'm dead.
Nice. Push P1, push P1 if you can. Let's run P2. If you can.
Bottom me, guys.
Good shit. I'm playing middle, I got middle.
I heard you. There's spawn behind P3, there's spawn P3, spawn P3. Turn around.
On the bridge. Yeah, I got left side.
Heard you.
He's on P5. I'm playing my left. He's BSD, boys. I don't have left.
I have top window. I hear you.
Bottom P3, I'm still in. I'm watching water. Push middle, you guys.
I hear you.
Yeah. And top on me. Challenge me middle again.
I'm going water, hold on.
Heard you. I'm
They're giving me hold on.
Tricky time.
Close some. They're front.
Yeah, I spawn up P3.
We're spawn out.
I'm getting him P2. I'm getting him P2.
Actually,
I'm getting him P1.
Alright, that's fine. Watch it. Double bars.
So nice instead of Savage Nation. And honestly, they're just sounding so deserving of this lead that they have right now, crossing that 150-point mark. They only need about 90 points remaining to secure this hardpoint victory. And just make it easier, 5 and 16, just not having it right now, man. Gotta figure out what the hell's going on, because Savage Nation, I mean, they just seem on top of it. Almost every player on the side of Savage Nation is positive besides Rep, and they're just frying, man, honestly.
Yeah, so those comms really reminded me of a mix of FaZe in New York with just how hectic FaZe is and just how organized at the same time New York is. It's really weird, and they're really somehow it's working. You know, it's crazy. Rep is, you know, he's positive, playing 50-50 ball. Glory's going off. He's 18 and 12 plus 6, minute and 10 on the hill. Big Head minute 51. All these players on Savage Nation are really going crazy right now. As Glory picks off Sparks, Sparks really just cannot get it going. Just nothing is going right for him today, man.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you, man. But you gotta try and figure it out soon, because Savage Nation crossing that 200-point mark very soon. And they're just not looking to stop whatsoever. You already see Big Head 17-11 with almost 2 minutes on the time. This guy is just doing it all. Rep on a 3 spree himself. Glory picks up 2. Oh my god. Can he find the third? No, Nada does not allow it. Nada for Glory at all. Man, this guy, you know, just going insane. And you already see Big Head almost picks up the cruise missile. Not going to be able to. Rep gonna be on that 4 spree, and honestly, against Savage Nation, they're just running amok on Myst. They're just not letting them get anything done. They're not letting them find kills, and honestly, they're just not allowing them to even pick up their own trades. It's just insane how just dirty Savage Nation is doing this right now.
Honestly, usually when you're getting pissed on, you want to slow it down, you want to really control your pace. But at this point, with the score being 231 to 100, you really don't have that luxury anymore. 19 seconds to win this game for Savage Nation. Myst really just don't have an opportunity. Right now they lost it already. Never mind. They regained control of the hill, but it's really mixy. Savage Nation spawning in the front of the hill. So Myst may have a chance to get a swing 30 seconds if they can get some of these kills. Crazy in the back. Still alive. Sparks staying down on time. He gets picked off. Looking like it's all going to be over.
Maybe, man, but, you know, Savage Nation, you know, they're just getting a solid hold, honestly, and it's just not looking close at all. The push is going to have to come in from the side of Myst all the way into the front. The contest is going to have to come in, but the kills just not on their side. Kex comes around, however, finds one. Sovereign is able to pick up Big Head, but it's going to be a big 1v1 between him and Glory, and Kex able to pick it up right there, saves the squad just for a little bit, but here comes the big rotation towards P5. Big Head gets taken down. Myst stay alive for just a little bit longer, but who knows, because Savage Nation only needs 2 more seconds left on the time to really be able to just secure this map 1. It is going to have to be perfect Call of Duty. Not going to happen. Savage Nation with a pretty damn dominant hardpoint.
Yeah, Myst really just looking super unorganized and they're just not looking like they're in it, man. See if they can figure it out for this next map, Embassy Search and Destroy. A little bit more tactical, not hitting water routes, you know. We pull out more ARs, be more comfortable, be more slow. Maybe it might be their pace, you know.
Yeah, hopefully that's the case, man, but I mean, we gotta see a little bit more out of Sparks, definitely, because, you ended the map like 6 and 23?
Triple negative, man.
Yeah, wow, just was not able to get anything going, and, you know, I guess, you know, this is why a lot of people don't choose Hydro, because, you know, it's a very hard map to play on, honestly. And, you know, you even talked about it earlier, Shady. Those waterways, you know, they can definitely be annoying to deal with. But either way, Savage Nation take that map 1 in a dominant fashion, and they're looking very good. So let's just cut into a quick intermission, and then hopefully once we do come back, we should be heading into this map 2 and seeing how this series is going to look for either team here. Alright. right, what is up, everybody? As you can tell, we do have a new caster here, that being Floofy. He is going to be the guy that I'm gonna be casting with for the rest of this series. Floofy, how you doing, my man?
I'm doing good. I didn't realize we were starting the match early. I thought we were still pushing for that 10:30 start. So, we got the match going early, and it got a little bit of a rough map one for Team Myst there, but I'm excited to be here for the rest of the evening. It's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to this Embassy S&D. It's one of my favorites for Search and Destroy in this game.
Yeah, honestly, I had touched base on it earlier that, a lot of teams love to choose Embassy for that map 2 Search and Destroy. I've been seeing it a lot recently. And, honestly, I think it's just going to come down to who's able to really succeed on those B pushes, because that's basically what you're going to be doing for most of your attack rounds, just trying to get into B and then get that bomb down, and obviously set up for that post-plant scenario, because, you got to be able to defend the bomb after you plant it down. But man, Savage Nation, they're looking so good. Obviously, Rep coming back, he just came back with a blaze of glory. And, speaking of glory, honestly, something that I forgot to mention in that map 1, Glory, a former Imperial player. So, very interesting to say the least. He's coming in here, playing for Savage Nation. Honestly, very interesting to say the least. And honestly, just by that map 1 performance, he is just looking insane. Big pickup for Savage Nation, and let's see if maybe they can do well in this Search and Destroy as well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously when you're talking about Search and Destroy on this map, you're looking at your sniper rifle players, your AR players, and that locking down that B bomb site. And, so that's going to come into play for sure. And Savage Nation, they look really strong. Their ARs really dominated Hydro, so I'm looking for them to do the same thing here. They really locked down those long lines of sight very well, rotated well, and we move into this next map where we're talking, like you said, that B bomb site is going to be huge, as it is for pretty much everybody when you play this map. It's a lot of B bomb site hits. You're going to see a lot of fast hits. Not really, and then the second that you start to slow it down, you're really just trying to play a pick and see, and then open the map up for yourself. So, I'm curious to see how a guy like Glory, who who used to be on Imperial, who's now on Savage Nation, how he's going to adjust into their S&D strats. Because anytime you bring in a new player, hardpoint usually goes pretty smooth, because everybody at this level knows how to play hardpoint. But it's really those S&Ds and that teamwork that really sometimes can take some time to get used to. So I'm curious to see how that goes. But like you mentioned before, I mean, from Myst, Sparks has got to step it up. That was just not a good enough performance map number 1. If Myst is going to find their way back into this map, it's going to have to be about him just having doesn't have to play. You don't have to go double positive, but you can't go quadruple negative and expect your team to win.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. Sparks just, he just needs to step up, and honestly, I'm gonna call it right here. If Sparks, if he steps up and he's able to perform well in the Search and Destroy, Myst, they could definitely look a little bit better here in this series. Maybe even take this next map, tie up the series score here. But it's just gonna really just gonna come down to if Sparks is able to really regain from that poor map 1 performance and just try to get better at this in Search and Destroy. That's really, all you could do at this point in the series. And that's something that I'm definitely going to be paying attention to when we head into this.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the other thing that you have to talk about is is how different the game modes are, right? Like you go from a hard point where it's pretty much gunfights nonstop, like very, very, few times throughout the map where you're sitting for, alone for any more than 10, 15 seconds. So, even less than that, 5-7 seconds typically is really all you're alone for. So, now you get to spend some time, you don't have 47 gunfights in 20 seconds. So, get a little more time to work yourself into the map and find your spots. But I mean, even still, that gunny's got to pick up. He's got to start finding some timings and really open up the map for his team. Because anytime you're doing that, not only are you dying a lot, but then you're also not setting your teammates up very well either. Because they're in a lot of 3v4s, a lot of situations where they are down on numbers, and especially in a hard point especially in this game where that's so huge, where it's harder to get those 2 pieces, 3 pieces to break those hills. If you're giving your teammates, if you're going triple negative, you're already putting your teammate at a disadvantage, forcing them to have to get 2 kills, and that's just not good enough. And hopefully in this S&D, he can at least slow it down and maybe pick up a few more few first bloods, make his team, put his teammates in better position to start mounting that comeback and gain some momentum back in their favor as we head into map number 2.
Yeah, so just in general, a lot of things to look forward to in this embassy. Just a lot of things from the side of Myst that we need to see improved upon here if they want to have a bit more of a competitive series. And honestly, with Savage Nation just playing as insane as they have been, they're just it's going to be problematic. So let's just see how this is going to go. It seems like we're going to be starting on the side of Savage Nation as there we go, heading straight towards that B bomb here. I'm not sure exactly which player this is, but either way, they're going to be looking at this heady, trying to see if they can catch anybody on the heady on P3. And there we go. We're paying attention to the side of Rep. Names are switched right there, so hopefully we can get that fixed as soon as possible. Kex able to pick him off, get that first blood. Crazy also gets taken down as well. Immediate 2v4 scenario here for the side of Savage Nation. They're going to need to try and pull something off here.
Yeah, they're going to have to pull something off. Rep maybe got, had a little bit of an overextension there, put himself in a bad spot. But Kex just snaking the heady, doing his thing. Glory with the boomstick, going to try and pick him off, but Kex, the immediate sight line, going to force him to back down. And this should be a round in favor of Team Myst. Nice, solid regain out of the boys heading into map number 2, starting off strong with a strong first round here, as now you have Big Head in a 1v3 scenario. Going to be able to take down Kex there mid-map, and he's still got to track down these other 2 players and plant the bomb. He has been spotted. They know where he is, and he should be dead any moment. Oh no, he's going to be able to take him down and going to plant the bomb on B.
Yeah, here he goes. 1v1 now. Big Head looking to try and 1v3 here. It's going to be all left up to him and Sovereign to try and get it done. Sovereign, the young gun, not going to get it done. Big Head, big 1v3. Able to get it done, and this is just the first round, folks. My God, I mean, you just cannot let that happen if you're on the side of Myst. A ginormous advantage there. Just left some angles open, and you just, you messed up. That would look to be your first round. Just did not end up being the case at all. Savage Nation, they're starting off hot, and by the way, Big Head with the ace. I mean, what a way to start the search and destroy off. I have to say.
I mean, for sure, you just, can't challenge alone there. Absolutely, you're 3v1, you got to stay together. But we were heading into round number 2, and Rep going to be on top of the AAC, looking over the V-bomb, say very standard issue start. And that's going to be quick trade. Glory with that sniper rifle, watching over the mid-map. Sovereign with the regain, able to tie this one up in round number 2. 3 lives to 3 lives. Bomb is down on that tennis side push. Glory, I believe, got that snipe kill. And that's going to be number 7, Nada, looking to pick that up here any minute. But just still trying to deal with Big Head here on the sign area. And rounds kind of come to a standstill a little bit as everybody's trying to play for a pick.
Yeah, obviously, if you're on the side of Myst, you got to regain from that last round. Oh my goodness, just as I say that, 2 players get taken down. There goes the last one, Savage Nation. Again, they take another round here, 2-0. And man, they are just a house of fire. Just back-to-back wins, looking so nice. Glory with the sniper, looking nice. I mean, generally speaking, Savage Nation, they're just doing everything right. Almost, they're just basically playing the way that they need to play as a team, picking up those trades, getting those kills, and overall just playing so nice. And honestly, does not seem like they're slowing down one bit here. Floofy, they're definitely gonna need to step. Team Myst definitely going to need to step something up if they want to at least take a round here. But we'll have to see about that as we head into this next round. It's going to be Savage Nation on the attack. You see Glory already aiming down. Kex picks up the player there. Big Head gets killed off. No longer. Kex, can he go huge in this top office area? Almost finds that other player there. Gonna have to hide back here, just waiting to, for the opportune time to strike. And so far, looking good for Team Myst.
Yeah, I wonder if Kex saw that bomb is down. I'm pretty sure he did. So he knows he's got bomb down, and just gonna play this one slow. They're in a really good spot here. They don't really have to do anything, Myst. They just gotta kind of force Savage Nation to do something at this point, and Kex is going to be able to hear a lot of this going on underneath of him. As long, he's going to hear some footsteps, and that's going to be Sparks with the sniper rifle, able to pick up Glory. Finally hitting on the board here. Sovereign with one as well. 4v1 scenario in favor of Myst. Crazy views. I believe he's been spotted. Sparks probably knows he's there, but yeah, he does. He backs up now and is playing this line of sight. He gets taken down as now they're in a 3v1. Don't give this one away too, and they're able to finally lock that one down. 2-1 in favor of Savage Nation, but that one again got really dicey.
Oh yeah, no. Honestly, if it weren't for the time, Crazy Views could have probably got it done, But man, honestly, Myst. Nice little rebound. Just coming in here. Sparks pulling out that sniper, maybe trying to find some picks of his own. Remember, he did not have the best performance in that map one. So we were paying attention, seeing if he's able to get it, have a much better map 2 performance, and try and I guess. Regain from map 1, and so far, he's kind of getting there, man, for sure. Glory, though, he has a sniper out, watching this B side, making sure if he can catch any heads. Doesn't seem like it, and they're not letting it, they're not giving in too easy, but look at Big Head, picks up 2, can he get the 3? Sparks running away for his life, this guy going insane. He gets the 3rd, but he gets quickly taken down by Sovereign. 1v3 now for the young gun. Can he do it?
1v3 for Sovereign. He gets taken down in the back. Nice pinch out of Savage Nation. I mean, just, not enough aggression out of Team Myst. They were kind of stacked. They left a lot of the map wide open. And in doing so, they really kind of just sat there and waited for something to happen. And when you do that, you allow yourself to just get completely closed in on. And, what happened is what happened. You leave the mid-map wide open. Big Head's able to take a quick route, take down 2, and then you're just in a bad spot if you're Myst. I'd like to see them take a little bit more map control, try and hit some creative routes, and get into the middle of the map, because right now they're just giving it up. I mean, look at the side of Savage Nation. They are spreading out. Sparks with the first blood. Nice shot out of Sparks. Kex responds in kind, and they have an early 4v2 advantage.
So, again, Myst still looking pretty good here, but they got to make sure that they do not let what happened in that first round happen again. Rep, gonna have to be the one to do it all. Still has yet to find a kill. At this point, it is a good opportunity to at least do that 1v4 now. Can Rep do it? Can he make this his return as fiery as it is? No, never mind. Gonna get killed off. Still on the donut. Myst, answer back. Nice little round there from them. And looking to be a nice little competitive search, but again, it's only I guess only a matter of time before Savage Nation, really start heating things up here and just start winning these next couple of rounds. We'll have to see about that, man. Myst, if they can heat things up as well, I could see this go all the way to around 11.
For sure. I mean, that round all started with Sparks being aggressive, getting that first sniper kill, and forcing Savage Nation to just kind of stop in their tracks, right? And, Glory trying to do the same thing, but you look at what Myst has done. They spread out a little bit. That bomb is tucked away in bottom office, so they're playing for some information, playing for a pick here, as they realize that they need to make sure that they're not, giving up too much territory, but also don't die too quickly, as well as Sparks just kind of snaking the corner here, or snaking the planter's heady, and just making sure that no one's pushing through, no one's getting too antsy, and just kind of waiting for something to happen, as Savage Nation throughout the map has been very aggressive, so Team Myst just kind of waiting for it at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a much slower pace search and destroy round. No one's really trying to play it too aggressive. They're just holding their angles. Obviously, it is Myst that's going to have to be the aggressors here to get that bomb down. With 30 seconds remaining, they're going to have to get it done. There goes Sparks. Sovereign gets taken down as well. Immediate 2v4 action going to have to happen. Big Head trying to go for the hop-up, not going to. Instead, finds Nada. And he's going to have to... He successfully finds a pick. It's going to be all up to Kex here in the 1v3 scenario. He is on a 4 spree, so if he can find those 2 players, that's going to be the cruise missile right there. He finds 1! Almost gets sniped out by Glory. Kex able to run away with the bomb. Has to get it planted down. I don't know if he's going to even have enough time to get it done. No, he is not, but he does get that cruise missile in his back pocket. So, in a sense, kind of a win there, but obviously Savage Nation only one more round away from reaching that match point, so... it's kind of crunch time now for Team Myst.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a bittersweet, result, right? Like you get the cruise missile. Well, actually, he doesn't even have the cruise missile yet. He still has to get another kill. It looks like. But regardless, you would like to get the cruise missile or win. But honestly, at that point, you'd prefer to win the round. A team Myst. You need this defensive round. You left the mid lane open a little bit. Sparks with one, Sovereign with a second. All is well. Sparks with the third, and that's a quick 1v4 scenario for Glory. He's got the sniper rifle. If he pulls this off, this is going to be quite the highlight to add to his collection, as he's going for the style point kill on top. AC able to get stunned out and just kind of playing his life a little bit, but this should be a round in favor of Team Myst.
Yeah, and honestly, very strange play coming in from Big Head. Obviously, was trying to find that player there on P3, but just couldn't get it, ends up getting killed instead. Just generally a weird play, but either way, man, Myst able to find that round there. Glory could not find the kills, couldn't get the snipe down. Sovereign gonna kill him off instead. And now Myst, obviously they're fighting for this map. This is a very big map for them, because obviously you do not want to be in that 2-0 position where you have to reverse sweep. This, again, not where you want to be at all. And honestly, they're fighting. They're definitely fighting. Sparks, again, we were paying attention to see if he can improve from that map 1. I say he has. I say he's definitely stepping things up now. And, he's getting a lot of success with the sniper as well. But here comes Big Head trying to be the aggressor here, trying to see if he can get the same success he did last round, trying to, push out this lane, but not seemingly going to find anybody. However, you do see that Crazy gonna be the first blood of this round, and nice kill from him, but he's gonna Sparks gonna get taken down as well. 3v3 now, and again, it's just back and forth between these teams at this point.
Yeah, Glory with a nice angle on the top office windows, able to take down the mid map of Sparks, and nice response there by Kex to take him down as well. Kex being super aggressive, creating a lot of open lanes for his team. Gonna get the bomb down on A, and that is a 3v2 advantage for Team Myst. And once you get the bomb down on A, it's pretty tough to defuse. It's tough to get to, but it's even tougher to retake. And Sovereign with one rep on his own 1v3 scenario, and Team Myst have complete bomb site coverage. That is going to be, I can't quite tell who that is in the back, but he's going to get taken down around Xbox. And just like that, we are tied up at 4-4. I believe you said early on, if Team Myst can respond with some strong S&D play, we can see ourselves in a round 11. And I'm starting to feel it coming. That's 2 rounds on the trot for Team Myst.
Yeah, man, Myst, like I said, I did call it. They're definitely playing this the way that I thought they were going to, getting back into it, just finding those kills, playing together as a team, and, it's definitely succeeding for them, man. But now that we're heading to the, later ends of the Search and Destroy, we gotta see some more out of them. You see Kex find a nice kill there onto Crazy, but you do see that rebound coming in now that gets taken down. 3v3 again once more between these two teams. It's going to be that push towards the B side. Big Head trying to see if he can get there, but you already see Rep gets taken down. It's going to be 2v3 now for Savage Nation to get it done. Big Head trying to maneuver his way around out of the B side. Maybe try and get some other place, but he's not going to be able to. Glory once more in the 1v3. Not going to happen. Myst bringing this all the way to a match point now.
Yeah, Myst with the nice regain. 3 rounds on the trot. All the momentum in their favor. And Kex with the final kill of the round. Impressive shots out of the kid as Team Myst take that 5-4 lead and head into round number 10. I mean, who would have thought after map number 1 that we'd be seeing Team Myst sitting on map point in map number 2, but here we are. Sparks with the sniper rifle. I believe he's going to have the sniper rifle. I thought I saw it. If not, so regardless, Team Myst on offense on the round number 10. Going to play it a little slow here, looking to push that B site as they're going to try and bait out some aggression here out of Savage Nation.
Yeah, I just gotta say one thing, Floofy, that we did not point out. Kex on a 9 spree, 11-3. This man has been doing it all for Myst here. Guy has been absolutely frying. You see him use that cruise missile. Not going to find anyone, but he's going to head over to the B side, try to get it planted down. Never mind, looking to play aggressive here. Maybe the play, maybe not. We'll have to see about that. Let's see how much success he can find. Sees one, going to try and get it. Does not get the kill, however, and that's going to be bomb right there for Savage Nation. I mean, honestly, I don't know why Kex was playing so aggressive with the bomb. He should probably have given it to somebody else if he was going to go for something like that. And now, Savage Nation, they have full control of the bomb, and all they gotta do is just wait for these Myst players to come and get them. I mean, I just don't think that was a great play out of Kex there.
No, it really wasn't. I mean, like you said, if he wanted to make that kind of play, just as I say that, Nada with the nice route, able to pick up 2. He's in a 1v1 scenario, and he's able to pick the bomb up. Not sure how much. It looks like he's going to have just enough time to plant, but that's going to be Big Head, who's going to be on the top window, but Nada able to get away. He has no information. Pops the dead silence. They're literally inches away from each other. I don't know what's going to happen. Big Head waiting. Big Head able to get the kill, and he's... Oh, we're going to see it. There we go. There we go. Big Head with the defuse, and we've got a round 11 coming. But, I mean, I really do think that just comes down to, like you pointed out, Kex. I mean, he really didn't have to be that aggressive with the bomb. There just wasn't a reason for him to be that aggressive. If he wanted to be that aggressive, he needed to make sure that he dropped the bomb for somebody else, or had somebody else pick it up. And so that way it was still not in as bad of a spot. And because even still, after that happened, they were still in a 3v3, right? And that was a very clutchable round, but then you put your teammates bomb down in a bad spot. So little mistake there, but let's hope they can regain here. Defense in round number 11.
Yeah, this is where it all comes down to, Floofy. This is where all the marbles come together. Team Myst and Savage Nation, they gotta basically, play at their very best, but you see Big Head gets the bomb planted down. 11 and 8 coming in from Big Head. He's been doing so much for this team, but you already see Nada. First one taken down. He is gone. He is done for the search and destroy. It's going to be all left up to his 3 other teammates to take it from here. Can they get it done? Bomb's already planted down. You already see Glory with the snipe, but you see Sovereign take him down with the snipe of his own. Huge play coming in from him, but you see that it's going to be all left up to Sovereign in the 1v3. 20 seconds remain on the bomb. He's going to have to pull something off. Sovereign gets peeked out. They know where exactly he's at. They don't need to chow him anymore. Just let him be. He's going to get shot down, and Savage Nation able to win the round 11 and bring this to a 2-0 lead. I mean, honestly, Floofy, I have to say, maybe if Kex did not make that play in the earlier round, maybe it will look different for Myst, but Savage Nation, either way, they're going to be able to take it from here and get that 2-0 lead.
Yeah, I mean, I bet if you ask those Team Myst players, they will straight up tell you they trolled. I mean, 100% they will tell you they trolled. That round number 1 where they had a 3-1 advantage, 3-1 life advantage, that should have been their round all day. And then the last round, Kex will probably tell you he trolled. He shouldn't have taken bomb up there. If he wanted to make that play, fine, make that play. And, because then you're just trying to make a play, and you've got dead silence, so do it. But make sure you leave the bomb in a good spot. And that's just S&D 101. Don't put the bomb in a bad spot if you can avoid it. So, couple of mistakes there from the side of Team Myst, but just honestly well played. Glory absolutely dominated that map with that sniper rifle. He was unkillable for portions of that map. So, especially on that last round with that huge first blood onto, I believe it was Nada. He got the first blood in that last round. So, really, really good stuff out of him with that sniper rifle, finding those angles. I love a good sniper rifle player. So, love to see that. But yeah, I think Team Myst, if you talk to them after this match, they'll tell you they just trolled that essence.
Yeah, honestly, it was looking so good for them, man. I called it. It was going to be a round 11, but, man, they just made so many mistakes. And, I mean, it's just, again, they just need to learn to, maybe just make better in-game decisions overall. I mean, they're just not able to do it. And as you can see, man, Rep having a pretty damn good return, as what I can tell. 2-0 lead already. He was doing pretty good. Maybe not the greatest search and destroy performance overall, but I mean, hey, man, you're able to get it done. That's what matters the most at the end of it. And they're just doing it all, man. They're getting it done. And now they're heading into this map 3 with a 2-0 lead, and honestly, again, it just does not seem like they're going to be stopping whatsoever. It just seems like it is going to be a possible 3-0 here, unless Team Myst can get their, excuse my language, if they can get their shit together and actually, you know, win a map here, because they have the ability to do so. It's just that, again, they're making those mistakes in game and, you know, just not making the best plays that they could possibly, you know, be making.
Yeah, it just seems like they're either trying too much too quickly, or trying to do, you know, or overcompensating and playing a little bit too conservative, and they're struggling to find that in between where you're making aggressive plays, but you're making them together and you're making them at the right time. And I think if they can start putting that together a little bit in this map number 3, I mean, we saw the slower the map the rounds got, the better Team Myst did. And Control in this game is a bit of a slower game mode for a respawn. So, and it's a lot slower than any Control that we've had in years prior because of the time to kill and the way the spawns work. So, you do have those opportunities in Control in this game to really slow it down and play at your own pace. And I think that'll play into Team Myst's favor of what they liked to do, just judging by that search and destroy. Because obviously on the hard point, with how fast and how aggressive Savage Nation was playing, Team Myst were just kind of caught out and not really ready for it. And then heading into the map number 2, they were able to regain at least a little bit. But they got to clean up some of those mistakes and not allow 3v1s to happen. You can't really get pieced like that in a search and destroy and expect to do well.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you, man. But, I mean, heading into this Control, we're going to be seeing LS Silo be that Control map. Obviously, in this case scenario, I think LS Silo, you know, it's a very, very large map. A lot of, you know, big angles that you can push from, a lot of giant lanes that you can, you know, rush through. Honestly, you know, maybe this does play into Myst's favor of, you know, just playing slow, just, you know, just kind of waiting for Savage Nation to peek around the corner and just, you know, kill them off just like that. But maybe we'll see that they, you know, they have a better Control performance, man. But you know, it's those mistakes that they're making, those minute mistakes that's just messing them up from having a competitive series against Savage Nation. I mean, generally speaking, it has been competitive, but I mean, it's just like, you know, they could easily win some maps. Just saying. Yeah,
absolutely. And again, when you're talking about Control, especially in this game, I mean, and especially on this map, El Asilo, I mean, we're going to be looking at a map that's, you know, you're going to have 2, maybe 3 solid pushes to each site per round, and you've got to make good on those. So, you know, we saw in that search and destroy Team Myst, once they're able to play slow, really garner a lot of information, they can make some plays, but it's when they're rushed and they feel like they have to do everything super quickly that they tend to make a lot of those mistakes. And you know, that could come from a lack of practice. That could come just from, you know, not being ready to go, or playing at a team that they're not ready to play at that pace. Who knows? But we are going to be taking a short break for to hear some words from our sponsors.
All right. We are about to get into this map 3 very, very shortly. We had a little talk about, you know, how Team Myst can try and just, you know, win a map here against Savage Nation, just as long as they fix up these issues that they have in their gameplay. And just to kind of talk about it a bit more, man, you know, Team Myst, I do believe that this is not the roster that they're actually running with. I know Kex is a part of it, but I know that the other 3 actually aren't. They're pretty much sub-ins, so honestly, you know, that definitely could play a factor into why they may not be playing as good as they possibly could be. You know, that lack of practice, that maybe lack of chemistry in general. You know, they're just kind of a pickup squad, and they're just trying to play their best. And you know, even though again they definitely put up a decent fight in that search and destroy, they just haven't really been having a lot of success overall in this series.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you're playing with a pickup squad, so to speak, it's difficult. I mean, you know, sometimes there's that instant chemistry in that honeymoon period, but more often than not, you don't really see that. More often than not, it takes time to really develop that team chemistry and you know, become that effective, dominant squad that you know you can be. I mean, the other thing, you know, to consider is, you know, these players, you know, the side of you know, Savage Nation, other than Glory, have been playing together for a little bit, so they probably have some reps together, at least with the three of them. No, you know, no pun intended with rep, but you know, it just to, you know, stay competitive in this one with a pickup squad against a team that's been practicing together for a little bit is impressive. But into this map we go as Rep, trying to do something on the A site, but does get taken down by Sovereign. Sovereign going to go up to my favorite spot on this map and just sit up here on this tower and dominate the A site.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Once you get an AR here to, you know, hold down this top tower position, it is almost impossible to get them down, especially if you have a very dominant AR who's Sovereign. You know, he's been doing a great job overall. You know, he's finding a lot of great kills, and, you know, he's generally doing a great job, but he is just unfortunately not going to last too long when Crazy picks him up. Big Head able to find Sparks, and the contest is coming in towards the A side. Crazy jumping down, jumping off the top rope like he's Jeff Hardy. Not able to find the pick, however. The capturing on the A side still going here, and Myst, you know, they're looking pretty strong so far. They're able to get that A side in control, but now it's going to come down to if they're able to take down B. Wait a minute, the contestant's still in. Big Head hopping in, finds two, able to stop it just like that. What seemed like it was going to be a full-on capture, now Myst gonna have to try and aim for it, or maybe go for the B side and start making progress on that. We'll have to see about that. Sovereign trying to do that, not going to find a lot of success. Here comes Sparks to try and maybe help him out here. He's on the B side, but he's eventually going to get pressured out by the two Savage Nation players. Sovereign is able to pick him off, but Sparks gets taken down just like that. Able to make some progress on the B side, but again, not able to really get that first tick.
Yeah, not really able to get that first tick, and you know, you wonder on the side of Savage Nation what the play call was there. I very rarely see teams, you know, try to re-hit that A site, but it worked out well for them. Now it's going to be Team Myst that are going to capture that A site. Doesn't look like there's going to be too much to contest, if any. Yeah, they are able to secure that A site, and B is being secured at the same time as two of Savage Nation players get a kill, and that's 3 down in favor of Savage Nation. Full clearance, Nada with a double nade, but Big Head responds with one as well, as we are tied in lives, and Myst already has a tick on B.
Yeah, so far, man, Savage Nation, you know, pretty strong defense overall, making sure that Myst does not try to stack onto that B side, because I've seen it a lot of times with the games that I've casted where even when it comes down to the littlest of seconds in a round, you know, once that attacking team stacks on that point, it is pretty deadly, and there's been multiple times where once they do that, that round ends right there. So, got to be very careful if you're on the side of Savage Nation to make sure that does not happen. You see Myst players trying to hop on towards the B side and get it captured. The progress still there halfway through that second tick. It is going to get captured. Live still looking kind of even-ish. You do see Myst having that lead. Not anymore. They're going to get tied up in the live count. Actually, no. Now they have the lead. It's kind of hard to tell with the screen, but either way, Myst just hopping onto the B side. They're going to get captured. And Myst, you know, so far, pretty damn good start to this control.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you saw a very good example of why they were successful in Search and Destroy. Even though they did lose that map in around 11, I mean, they slowed it down. They used their information, made a couple plays, and you know, after that, when Savage Nation got them off that A site, I thought, oh man, this is going to be a rough start for Team Myst. They can't even secure the A site, but they slowed it down. They picked up a couple huge kills, and they were able to regain control of that map, and then it was just mid-map control and just constantly keeping that clock moving as Kex being aggressive. He's already 10-3 on a 4 streak, looking to secure that cruise missile. If he can secure that cruise missile, that might lock in their second round of the game. He's going to have a huge gunfight with Crazy. He's able to take him down off the heady. Nice shots out of Kex.
Man, Kex, you know, he is still as hot as he was in that Search and Destroy, and he is doing so nice right now on the spree. Gets that cruise missile unlocked, finds another kill, and he is just absolutely frying right now. Honestly, he is just looking so good, but he's eventually going to get killed off by Rep and make sure that he doesn't find any more kills in the spawn. And honestly, I do want to kind of go into a listening with Team Myst and see, you know, how their comms are sounding. Like we did with Savage Nation. Myst, they're doing good in this control. Let's see if maybe the comms are reflecting that performance. Let's go into a listening with Team Myst.
One's gonna be our tools. I stunned him on time. He has a trophy. No trophy. He has a trophy.
At the box, I'm naded. I'm hard naded, son.
Oh no, mid.
One time.
Go, watch your... Watch out, kick door.
Tools, one bullet.
Yeah, tools. It's gonna be
watch to the right, I'm right to the right door.
Tools right on our top. One's on A.
Hey,
oh, fuck, I didn't know he was that deep. One's on front right.
One bullet.
He's not on box.
He's one bullet, white.
One far right rep. He's holding red tower.
Did we kill the guy white or no?
Oh, he ran up towards the top.
Nice.
I'm watching your drop.
One could be tower. Tower weak. I hit him with 2.
Absolute there. Wait, dude.
He's still there.
One shot tower. One our top party. He won our top barbecue. He's gonna be there top many.
Rep it.
I'm getting beat. Just give it back.
All right, those comms, they're sounding pretty nice, honestly, man. They're, you know, they're really sounding like a winning team performance, and, you know, let's see if that is reflecting on that. Oh, no, never mind. Savage Nation, they have ticks on both sides of the point. They're going to be able to capture A. Now, only 1 tick remaining on the B side. Savage Nation, man, you know, even though Myst, you know, the comms are sounding nice, even though they're in a bit of a difficult situation right now, you know, but we got to see if they can try and pull through and be able to hold this down. I mean, Savage Nation, all they need to do is get a 4-man down, and that is the B side in their favor, and that is going to be that second round win for them.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, while the comms did sound nice and clean and efficient, you did hear a couple bouts of frustration. I believe it was Sovereign and Nada that were getting a little, you know, had a couple kills not go their way, got a little frustration in them, but overall the comms sounded really clean. But it's going to be Savage Nation. They're going to lock in the B site. We're going to be tied at 1 heading into round number 3. I mean, just, you know, tons of map pressure being applied by Savage Nation in that one, and you know, we're going to be heading into round number 3, and Team Myst is going to have to respond. You know, we started that round with Kex flying out at spawn and picking up, what, 2, 3, 4 in a row, and it ended with, you know, all of Myst being spawn killed. So, how quickly the tides can turn. Let's see if Myst can respond in kind.
Yeah, man. I mean, Kex, you see it on the KD, 17-9, absolute star-studded performance, and he's just trying to do it all. Maybe if you saw a little bit more slaying power from his teammates, that, you know, maybe, you know, you could see a bit more of a dominant control from Myst. But then at the other side, you do see Rep, 17-9. He has been finding a lot of success on the control as well. He's also been getting a lot of those kills, and honestly also getting a lot of objective kills as well, as he's had 4 objective kills, looking pretty nice so far. But Sovereign with the 2-piece entering into this A side. You know, Sovereign, a young player, 15 years old, I do believe. So honestly, very top, one of the top, in my opinion, one of the top under 18 talents that we have currently. So, you know, I can't wait to see what he has to offer. They line up for Sovereign, and just like that, that A side basically should be theirs. Maybe unless Rep has something to say about it, but he's just gonna probably wait for people to push out and enter his line of sight and just find some more kills, lower that life count for the side of Myst, because so far they're just so good on these attack rounds, man. They really are.
For sure. I mean, and Myst look really efficient on their offenses. They're really working the map well. Nada with 1 as well. He's on, you know, working on a small streak. He's got 2 in a row as they're on the B side. Sovereign going absolutely huge on this round. He's on an 8 streak. He's got to have a cruise missile. So look for him to use that on their next defense. That B side is going fast. It's going furious. He's going to be able to take down another. That's a 9 streak. That should be round secured in favor of Team Myst as they are going to lock in the B zone. Team Myst take a 2-1 lead in the search and in the control. And I mean, can we say anything else other than Sovereign went absolutely huge?
Absolutely, man. Sovereign came out and just had his gun hot. Find so many kills there, able to shut down the players. They lined up Sir Sovereign, able to, he was just able to do it all, man. He is stepping up, and it was literally what I had called it out right at the beginning of that round, where if one of Keck's teammates started frying as much as he has, that this would look so much more different in that round. Honestly, was probably one of the more dominant rounds that I've seen. Just looking so nice, and Sovereign, he has that cruise missile in his back pocket. I do believe Kex also has one as well. So you have two members of the side of Myst who have cruise missiles, and Savage Nation probably a little bit shaken here, man. But again, it's Rep doing a lot of that work, and it just kind of goes to the same thing for him. If his teammates are able to fry just as much as he has been in this map, then again, this would be looking like a very different control. But either way, it is just kind of back and forth. Nada, though, beginning to shine. He finds two. Kex is able to nade him out. Still one more player left. That is crazy from the side of Savage Nation to try and hold down this A side and try and make sure that they do not lower the progress. Not going to happen. Gets taken down by Kex. Again, just getting it done.
Yeah, definitely getting it done. I mean, it was nice plays out of Kex and Nada to get Savage Nation off of that A site, as now Kex is on the flank towards B, and he knows there's got to be somebody near him, and he's playing for that little bit of information, able to take down one. Now he's going to be on the flank even more. There's a second. He's on a 4 streak, 23-14. Oh my gosh! Almost goes for the Randy Orton RKO off the top rope. Not able to get it done, but his teammates back him up, get the full squad wipe. Savage Nation back off spawn.
I mean, man, Kex on one right now. He is getting it done, and now with less than 30 seconds remain on the clock, Savage Nation, they're gonna have to regroup. They're gonna have to get it together if they want to see this go to round 5, but it's not looking like to happen. Nada on a 4 spree, also finding a lot of success here. He's gonna be on 5. That is only one more kill, and then we're gonna have 3 members on the side of Myst who have cruise missiles. Even if somehow Savage Nation is able to take this, it is definitely going to be very scary for them. But either way, 5 more seconds remaining. Savage Nation have to hop on the point, and it just does not seem like it. Myst keep the series going. Now going to take the control. 2-1 now. Still Savage Nation's lead. But man, Myst, they are, they're looking different. They're looking different.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that was a very honestly, other than the one offensive round on the side of Savage Nation, that was pretty dominant. I mean, every time that Myst needed to respond with a kill or a 2-piece, or somebody needed to go big, somebody went big and got that kill. Taking them to a map 4, keeping them in this series. The reverse sweep is alive, and realistically, if a couple of those mistakes that they made in that map number 2, they could very well be up 2-1. I think they know that. I think that was a little bit of anger coming out in that map for sure. But they were able to secure that one and bring us to a map number 4, as we're going to be seeing a hard point heading into Mercado to finish us out. So if Team Myst can take this map number 4 and send us to a map 5, we could be in for a little bit of a late night here.
Absolutely agree with you, man. But man, Myst, it does seem like they somehow listened in on us when we were talking about them, man. I mean, they definitely seem to have been fixing a lot of those micro issues that they were dealing with in those last 2 maps, and they, were pretty much able to, have a damn good performance on the control because of that. The comms, they sounded composed, even though they knew they were at the brink of possibly getting 3-0 swept. They were still able to keep it together. And I'm gonna be honest, man. As from what I can tell, a pickup squad, they're performing damn good against Savage Nation. And I don't know how much practice Savage Nation has had with their roster, but I mean, still, either way, their Myst is just looking so good. And honestly, heading into this map 4, I genuinely don't know who can take it from here, man. We could possibly be seeing a map 5 possible reverse sweep heading into this. So. Kind of excited for that. I'm kind of looking forward to it, Floofy. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think, you saw it in that map number 2 where Myst started to really, dig their heels in, play some solid search and destroy, They didn't get the map. Okay, whatever. We'll move on to map number 3. We're still in the series. We got some momentum. We got some confidence after that map number 2. We know we can beat these guys. Came into map number 3, and they absolutely ran away with it. I mean, Savage Nation, after that offensive round, they were never in a position to win a round, ever. I mean, they were off spawn the whole rest of the game. And now Team Myst, I'm looking at them and I'm saying, you're taking this map 4. You come out with that same level of aggression, same level of teamwork, heading into this map number 4. You're looking at a Mercado where the rotations are a little bit longer, they're a little bit slower. You gotta be very diligent about checking your corners. And what has Team Myst done for the last 2 maps? They've done just that. They've been very diligent. They've checked their corners. They're playing it slow, working together, and because of that, they've got themselves to a map number 4. I believe they can take this one and send it to a map 5.
I 100% agree with you, man. Myst, as long as they keep playing the way that they've been playing, then this could definitely go all the way to the tippy top. But Savage Nation, I mean, let's talk about them for a little bit. That control, it did not look good. I mean, Rep, he was doing great. Honestly, he was pretty much trying to do as much as he could, finding those kills and just opening up the lanes for his teammates to push through. But his other 3 teammates, they couldn't really get anything done there, at least when it came to slaying power, it just kind of was all on the side of Myst. And yeah, they were pushing into their spawn. They were basically manhandling them throughout those last rounds. And this could definitely be a big boost in confidence for the side of Myst, knowing that as long as they keep that composure going, they could definitely get this done. But I don't know, man. Savage Nation still, a very good team. Regardless of that loss, again, they were able to, basically dominate them on that map 1 hardpoint, which, if that says anything, it says that, they're a very good hardpoint team for sure. So, Myst gonna have to really step it up here, and hopefully we don't see as much of a pummeling on this hardpoint than we did on this last one.
Yeah, I mean, Savage Nation, their trading efficiency that we saw on that map number 1 really wasn't there on the map number 2 or the map number 3. So look for that to be, again, something that they did really well was that they always had a trade on map number 1. You didn't see a Team Myst player pop in a 2 or 3 piece. You saw it in the map number 3. Gonna look for Savage Nations to do a little bit better at that heading into this map number 4. But it's Rep with the early team kill, able to make up for it with 1. But Team Myst responding early, trades going back and forth as it's a pinstripe kill feed early.
Yeah, it's just kind of going back and forth here on this P1, a very contesty hill. Just gotta really try and see if you can, hold it down. Obviously, the main point of this is just getting those spawns for P2 because, that's definitely going to play a factor here when it comes down to it, because the P2 and P4, I believe, or P5, P6, I don't know. There's so many damn hills on this map.
There's about 37 hills on Mercado. So
yeah, I agree. There are about 37 hills on Mercado, but obviously those hills surrounding this little tiny house here is what's going to really be those big money hills that both teams really need to try and hold here. But it does seem like Myst, they're going to be able to successfully secure these spawns for this hill, and all they really gotta do, man, is just play around it, hold these hills. But Big Head hopping in here, finding 2. Jesus Christ, breakneck speed, able to find those 2 picks. Sparks gets 1, but he's just not gonna last too long. The break-in from Savage Nation, almost instantaneous.
Yeah, I mean, just not enough presence from Team Myst back alley, and because of that, Savage Nation able to just sprint through really and take control of the hill. Glory looking to take down Sovereign there back alley, and just being a nuisance. Sparks finally takes him down, but just not soon enough. Rotations are in, and that is Rep and Big Head already at new. So not only did they get the most time out of P2, they're also on rotation as Big Head gonna take down 1, gonna take down a second. That's 3 down in favor of Savage Nation. He's shooting trophies. He's getting the kills. He's doing it all.
A little bit of shaky shots there from Big Head. Almost thought that he was gonna get pissed on there, but not happening whatsoever. And Savage Nation, yeah, they get the rotation here onto P3, and Again, they're looking so damn good. Honestly, as if they keep on playing like this, man, we might see a repeat of that map 1. Big Head on a 4 spree, just kind of holding this P3 by himself. Just has to have his team there to help him out. You see that Rep is on top of him, trying to, make sure that there's no one pushing through. But you see Nada coming in from behind, not gonna have much success at all. But Sovereign pushing through, not gonna get anything else either. Rep shutting it down, holding the rest of this time for his teammates. As we head over towards P4, this tiny little barbershop here, gonna be a little bit of a weird hill, I'm gonna say. Very tiny, very minuscule. Just gotta really focus on the area around it, get that map control to really have a lot of success here, because it gets really chaotic in this room, man, I must say.
Yeah, for sure. You have Big Head in here early, as he's gonna be faced with 2 Team Myst players here. But he should be taken down. Oh, no, not taken down. That's a 2-piece in favor of Savage Nation. Hill control for Savage Nation. Mid-map control. Oh, they have complete control of this hill right now. 1 kill. Taken down. Is able to take down 1 back alley, but another 3 back in favor of Savage Nation. They are running away with this one early. Glory pushed out mid. Not able to take anyone. Not able to get a kill himself, but all hill control in favor of Savage Nation. They're winning the rotations. I mean, they're getting all of the major kills that they need, and just not enough pressure out of Team Myst.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Savage already about to put them in the 100-point club here, as they are just growing their lead, and it is just looking so crazy for them. The KDs, nothing too insane. Big Head 13-6 on a 5 spree, looking very nice. And honestly, Savage Nation, they're kind of running away with this hard point, man. So I do want to see how they're sounding like. Let's go into a listening with Savage Nation, see how their comms are sounding like. And, man, they're really, really putting in the work here.
We front door? Yeah, middle. Close. Behind the orange box. Alright. Behind orange. He's close on the door. I spawn middle. Yeah, let's go right. I'm watching 10. Where's 20 tunnel? Yeah. Let's go there. Ready? Yeah, I'm pushing. Let's go time. Here. No, one more middle. Going ATM. ATM, so. Alright, 45. I remember. Help. I'm on your corner. Over there. You can challenge. Oh, if you want. I'm going top. Yeah, I'm nading top. Yeah, I'm going to bottom. I didn't nade nothing. Top right now. I cleared top. Alright, I get bottom. Yeah, he's already alley. Bottom. Two people. Look back. Two. I should have shots. One more. Two. One on steps, and one watching ramp. But top part lit. Sparks. Yeah, bottom. I got top. Top dead. One top. You push me.
Those comms, they're sounding nice, Floofy. They're definitely sounding very nice, and just paying attention back onto the score. Savage Nation crossing that 150-point mark, and again, they are leaving Myst in the dust right now. Their rotations are on top. They're not allowing Myst to get any sort of map control. They're shooting them down. They're getting the routes. They're finding the kills. I mean, they're just getting it done, man. They want this series to end right here.
Yeah, I mean, you saw well, not saw, but you also heard just the efficiency in the communication. I mean, there no wasted words. Everybody knew what was going on. It was every time that there was a lane that needed to get picked up, you had somebody saying, "Yeah, I have it," or "Hey, I'm with you. Let's chow this together." So you can just tell that they're in sync. They're feeling good. And because of that, you see it in the scoreline. I mean, Savage Nation stretched out 130-point lead. We're looking at, who was it? Atlanta FaZe that came back at this level. That's about the biggest hardpoint comeback I've ever seen. So if Myst can pull this one off, they'll be in the record books for sure. But it's not looking too likely. Sovereign early on in this P, I don't know, 42 on Mercado. Who even knows how many hills are on this map? But this is the final hill in the first set of rotations, and Myst starting to bring this one back just a little bit. They're not quite out of it just yet. They need to start chaining some hills together, but they've done a great job on this piece. 7 or 8, I can't actually remember which one it is. I just know it's the final hill. Sparks with 2 in the feed. He's turned it up in this series ever since that map number 1. He has performed adamantly, but Big Head with the 2-piece with the cruise missile to just make things a little bit more difficult on the side of Team Myst.
Honestly, I feel like he maybe could have used that cruise missile a little bit later. I mean, using it there You still have a little bit more to really say this map is yours, so you gotta... I think that cruise missile could have been used a little bit better, but either way, you're able to get the 2-piece. I mean, I guess that don't matter the most, but yeah, we're heading into the second set of rotations here as Myst, you know, kind of coming back a little bit here, but Savage Nation, again, they're not slowing down. They're not, you know, slowing the pace whatsoever. They're still not allowing Myst to hop onto this P1, and honestly, not getting much time for themselves either. They're just kind of just making sure that Myst doesn't get on it, and I think that's what their plan is here. They're still holding down these P2 spawns, making sure that Myst doesn't push through. 3 down for the side of Myst already. Savage Nation, they already got the rotation on set. All they just gotta really do is maybe pick up some time here on this P1 and then just start holding it down for P2, because really that's what's gonna get them to basically only a couple of more seconds before they take this series as a whole. But Myst, they're gonna have to basically be playing some insane COD if they want to take this here.
Yeah, Team Myst are gonna have to get, I'm pretty sure, about 30 kills in a row to bring this map back. So, gonna be a tough ask, but not entirely impossible. They got themselves back within 100 points, and we've got a couple hills here coming up. Starting with this one, if they can break in the front here, look, they're gonna have 2 players here, Kex with one, Nado with another. They're in the hill, looking to make something happen here as spawns are coming in for Team Myst close to the hill. So they have spawned safe, and now they have flipped those spawns entirely. 30 seconds remaining in this hill. They're gonna get back to about 140 points. They're gonna be down by 60 heading into the 3rd hill of this second set of rotations, as Sovereign trying to lock down this final kill onto Crazy, not allow them to get these last 15 seconds, but Crazy with 1, Big Head with the 2nd. That's going to be another 10 seconds in favor of Savage Nation, and that's just something that you can't let happen. And then Crazy already on the rotation, able to take down 1, Nada with 1. Kex takes down Crazy View, so we are going to have Team Myst in control of the hill initially, but just like that, they break right back in, does Savage Nation, and with 45 seconds remaining in hill number 3, they only need 35.
Yeah, Savage Nation, strong break. Again, they're just trying to finish it out right here, and now Myst gonna have to come in and absolutely fry. You can't kill your own teammate, Kex. That's not how it's gonna work, but he's gonna be able to find 3. Spark's able to find 2, Nada with 1. Nice little 4-man down to be able to at least secure the remainder of this time on this P3. But again, it's gonna be that P4 rotation. It's gonna come in clutch. Sparks almost finds Crazy Views, but no, never mind, not gonna get him. And just like that, Myst, they're at least, you know, they're at least not gonna be a 100-point club, but again, they're still so far away from taking this, from reaching the lead that Savage Nation has on them. This is gonna have to be an insane break. It all comes down to what could be this P4. Here we go, man. Big Head already holding it down. See if he can catch anyone off, pushing through Alley. The time is ticking. Myst need to make their way onto this hill. It is looking very scary, but the push is going to come in right now. Big Head finds 1. Nada with a quick trade. Kex finds another one. Kex with a behind push. Nada finds the 3rd. Crazy going to have to step up to the plate to try and stop this push from happening, but Kex is able to find it. Very strong break coming in from Myst, and it is just, again, still a very long way from taking this map, but they are looking to make sure that they get as close as they possibly can.
Yeah, they're doing everything that they need to do just to give themselves a chance. Sovereign holding down the back alley. Nada looking to take down 1, but no. Savage Nation can still win it here. And Team Myst rotated. They trusted their teammates, but no, it looks like it's all going to be down to Sovereign. He's going to have to make a play. Looking for the contest, not going to be able to get it done. Nada as well gonna get taken down, as that is gonna be Savage Nation with the final push onto P4, taking our map number 4, 250 to 175. And I mean, that hardpoint play was just far too efficient for Myst to handle across both hardpoints. As I mean, it was just honestly pretty dominant, pretty comfortable out of the side of Savage Nation throughout that series in hardpoint. The map 2 and map 3 were pretty close, and you know, sent a couple mistakes the other way in map number 2, and we're talking map 5 already. With Team Myst having the potential to pull the, I guess it's now the Florida Mutineer strat, where you just went 2-3-5. Is that right? But nonetheless, we have Savage Nation who take it 3-1, as I believe that both of these teams were looking for their first win on